Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Sat Shri Akal everybody. My name is Pavandip Singh Kambo. I'm 32 years old and I was born and raised in West London. I come from a family of 5, my mum and dad and my 2 younger brothers. My father was born in Nairobi, Kenya, and my mother from India. My ancestral background is from Punjab, situated in northern part of India, mainly populated by Sikhs like myself. Sikhi is one of the newer religions in the world, founded by Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj in 1469, I believe, the first of the 10 Sikh Gurus. A Sikh is a seeker who seeks the truth. I always believed in God that existed as a kid, and my brother and I, we used to role play being in a Gurdwara. I remember that we did this on numerous occasions during our childhood, but I never followed the faith deeply. I'd say I was born into a typical or conventional Punjabi household where we acknowledged the faith, but we weren't dedicated until 2015. Even just 5 years ago, I was so different. You know, if you saw me then, you wouldn't be able to recognise me. I mean, I'm just as surprised when I look back and look at the photos of myself as well. You know, I used to cut my hair. When Sikhi teaches us to leave our bodies natural, I used to eat meat. When Sikhi is against cannibalism, I didn't really sort of understand the teachings as much, and I never really used to pray as much. So, you know, as a normal human, you know, error we make, you know, we're all bound to make mistakes. But visiting India in 2015, it ignited something within me. I took more interest into Sikhi and I just followed that, and I'm a lot happier now. This has only come through and only been possible through Guru's Kirpa. A Gurdwara is where we worship the God, our holy scripture, the Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, also our 11th and the eternal living Guru. The Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj contains the teaching of all the 10 Sikh Gurus, but it's also the key itself that allows us to connect with Vaheguru. Gurdwaras also help us to put Sikhi's teaching into practice through langar. Langar is by providing the bare human necessities like food, water, shelter at all times, available to all people from different faiths. Everything is done in the Gurdwara. It is out of selfless volunteering called seva. Sikhi also teaches us equality through langar, as we accept people across, you know, different labels, and where we all come and sit together in a congregation and share food, all on the same level, same platform, where it has been prepared and served by volunteers alike, as equals. Sikhi is also the first religion to put forward equality among all. This ties in with the fact that the 10th Guru, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, made a unique Sikh identity that is compulsory for both men and women, and children too, where we call them the 5 Ks. This includes Keski, Kara, Kurban, Kashera and Ganga. These are to make us stand out in times of need, and some are weapons of self-defense and protecting others, and also share symbolic reasonings to remain spiritual. We've also been given same surnames, Singh for the men and Kaur for the women. This is for equality and unite us as one people. As you've probably seen in the pictures, I didn't really adopt any of the 5 Ks except for the Kara. When I was 12, I questioned my parents as to, you know, why do we cut our hair, and when Sikhi says we shouldn't. But my parents never really had an answer, so I kind of just put it off. And then at 16 I tried to adopt the Kes, but then again my parents wasn't too sure whether it was just a phase that I may be going through, and I think they were afraid that I wouldn't have been able to handle the responsibility and respect the crown as well. So therefore I didn't pursue that until I was a lot older. I eventually adopted the Keski and became vegetarian too when I was 28, so roughly about 4 years ago, where I've then been able to follow my journey and hope to take Amrit and become an Amritdhari Sikh as a baptized Sikh who has surrendered my head or their head to the Guru and is reborn immortal in the wisdom of the oneness. The underlying message of Sikhi is that the entire universe is an illusion. There is only one thing in many different forms. Fundamentally, we believe there is nothing except God, and I hope to continue bettering myself as a Sikh. If there's anything wrong in which I've said in this message or in this video, please forgive me for all the mistakes that I've made. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.